It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by Beth Smith at Edward Jones and by ProMed Ambulance Services. The fall of 1957 saw a slew of television westerns hit the airwaves, one of which introduced viewers to Robert Culp, soon to team up with Bill Cosby on I Spy. Trackdown, which premiered October 4th, 1957, the same day the Soviets launched Sputnik, starred the up-and-coming actor as Hobie Gilman, a Texas Ranger in the post-Civil War American West. Episodes touched on multiple Western themes and topics, so it was known as the Thinking Man's Western. In earlier shows, stories focus on Gilman going to different Texas towns in pursuit of wanted fugitives. At mid-season, the series became set in the town of Porter, Texas, where Gilman served as a de facto sheriff. A supporting cast was added to the mix, including Ellen Corby of the Waltons fame as Henrietta Porter, the widow of the town's founder and owner of the town's newspaper, the Porter Enterprise. Occasionally, Gilman's duties as a Texas Ranger took him out of town, where he used his fast gun to track down and apprehend wanted criminals throughout the Lone Star State. Trackdown carried the endorsement of both the state of Texas and the Texas Rangers, an accolade no other TV Western series has received. Some episodes were taken from the files of the Rangers. Trackdown began life as an episode of Zane Grey Theater called Badge of Honor, which aired in the spring of 1957. Both shows were overseen by actor Dick Powell's Four Star Productions and aired on the same network, CBS. According to Robert Culp, Trackdown was conceived by its creators as the Western Dragnet. The pilot for the series was written by John Robinson, who was partly responsible for the creation of Dragnet. Actor Ed Prentice served as narrator on the main series. The show originally aired in the Friday night slot opposite ABC's The Adventures of Jim Bowie and two short-lived NBC series, The Court of Last Resort and Jefferson Drum. Halfway through its second season, the show moved to Wednesdays, where it faced competition from another ABC series, The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. Even with a change in time slot, Robert Culp and series producer Vincent Fennelly never got along. He did, however, get the chance to write an episode, Back to Crawford, where Hobie Gilman returns to his hometown, only to discover that his sister's life is being threatened. The episode aired September 9th, 1959, 2 weeks before the show's 71st and last episode aired. One earlier episode, The End of the World, received considerable media attention after Donald Trump was elected president in 2016, nearly 60 years after the episode first aired. In the episode, a rabble-rousing doomsayer named Walter Trump, played by Lawrence Dobkin, comes to town. He scares the townsfolk with talk of an impending disaster and claims to be the only person who can save them by building a wall. He also threatens to sue Hobie when accused of dishonesty. By the end of the episode, he is arrested as a con man and fraud. The coincidental similarity to Donald Trump's name and proposed border wall was noted. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me for Trivia Tracks weekdays at 6:45 on Everybody's Country Y95.